Is love still real online? It is, but it might be harder to find. Usually nowadays, if online dating isn't work, then the alternative would be in real-life dating. It's not rare for people to find love outside of online. It's just those people who don't talk about it on Reddit or etc. Love is still real. Our approach to it and life has changed though. We are more critical of our partners, and social media glorifies seemingly perfect people. There's no such thing. Love is when you find someone who you can love fully, flaws and all. The sex thing is important, but not crucial. I've met people whose sex life was in the toilet, but love, respect and communication kept them together. It's about finding like-minded people or people who are different in a good way and coexisting with honesty and acceptance. What is the true love definition according to you? I met my boyfriend on Bumble. We've been together a year and 3 months so far. We're planning on getting a house together hopefully this year. I have never felt a more genuine love like he shows me on a daily basis. He is such an amazing man that has proven to me that true love does exist. It's out there, sis. Good luck. I think so. For me, I like to think I've built up on a good vibe if the other person wants a relationship or just a FWB, one night stand, etc. It's definitely tougher, but the potential is there. Real, I am 20 and I've never dated anyone and haven't even been on a date. The only reason I would date anyone would be in love, not just for sex. Yes, I was very skeptical of dating apps because I didn't want a hookup and I always associated them with that. But I ended up meeting my partner on Bumble who is just like me. Sex was a topic of discussion but not at the forefront for us. One thing that worked out really well for us was taking the time to get to know one another before we went on our first date and being upfront about topics such as sex and what we were looking for before taking the time to go on a date. We've been dating for a little over a year and things are still headed in a great direction. I wholeheartedly would refer to my partner as the love of my life. Problem with online dating is that not everyone is honest. People can be anyone behind a keyboard. Some truly awesome people might not be good at texting, while some horrible people can type the nicest thing. I'm a guy, and I want to talk to someone a bit before even thinking about meeting. Lots of scary people out there. It's not love, it's judgment and sizing people up. If you say one word wrong in your bio, that is grounds for a hard left swipe. If you don't have professional photos, that's another hard left swipe. If you aren't a top 1 male, well yeah, that's another left swipe. If you're average, then you get all the ugly leftovers. That's online dating for you. I often find it's the other way around for me. I start talking to people and they get bored because I'm not talking about sex. If a man who is not yet your boyfriend asks for sex, block him. You two wouldn't be able to relate emotionally. It means he doesn't view sex as something intimate, and that's not the kind of person you want. And to answer your question, yes, real love is possible to find online. People online are people offline and vice versa. Just be careful and beware of catfishes and scammers. Women with low libido often think men with a normal sex drive only want sex. A man will want sex, but you have to figure out if he is also otherwise trying to spend time with you. It can definitely be. Just verify, and I truly believe that meeting and phone conversation is always best. Love is real online, yet totally it still exists for men and women. Yep, if you are lucky. I'm down to meet you. No, that's all I have. Been looking 37M, between bots, of promoters and women looking for exactly what you mentioned above. I've been having the same problem. I've been on dating sites for the better part of a year, started out with a pretty simple goal. Find a nice woman and start over. Always been an LTR, it's just how I'm wired. But let me give you a 43-year-old guy's perspective on this issue. Every woman I've matched with, connected with, and pursued has stated from the outset they want a long-term relationship. It's why I even started talking to them. So far there have been 5 women I have gone out with. 2 decided to forego the courtship and wanted to go back to someone's house after dinner and drinks. 1 turned out to be an emotional basket case who discovered she wasn't over her ex. 1 ghosted me. S&D the last one I have a nice little mutually beneficial arrangement with. Point is, you're not alone in your gender to be confused about just what the hell is going on with people these days. But you gotta quit with the expectations of a fairy tale. Not to say it can't or won't happen, but you may miss some beautiful experiences and wonderful people if you're not paying attention to right here, right now, and always looking to some perfect horizon. That's my opinion now, and it's been a blast. Good luck.